how is it going today? It is another beautiful, if not a little bit chilly day here on the homestead, and I'm just gonna give you a little tour. I'm gonna do a little walk around, show you some things. Right now we're gonna walk over to the other place, which is the house we're gonna be fixing up. Right now I am standing kind of in the middle between the two houses. So the house we're currently living in is over here. That's north. And then the house we're gonna be moving into is over here. And right where I'm standing, this right here is gonna end up being the orchard and the garden. Something we haven't been super clear on, I don't think anyway, in any of the videos, is that right on this side is actually a lake that we own almost, we own a big chunk of it. It's, and when I was a kid, we owned all of it. The lake here is about a 20-acre lake, or 16 acres. And there's also a swamp part that really kind of doubles or triples its size. It's just so peaceful to be on the lake. It's one of those things where when you hear the loons at night, and almost every year we have a pair of loons that come here. Almost every year, not every year, but I can think of maybe 2 years in my life that when I've lived here where we didn't have nesting loons. Can hear the geese. I'm gonna go down here and try to get a little better shot for you. We have 50 acres here. The lake is on the north side. So both of the houses are on the lake. The house that we're moving out of, that we're gonna rent out to my parents, which is the house I grew up in as a kid, that's like right on the lake. This, where we're coming up now, this is the house we're moving into. And this is the disaster area. It is just, it needs a lot of work, which is, what we're doing. Of course, the cool thing is, when we get in here, we get this done, we're not borrowing any money. So we are fixing up this house with cash. That means when we rent out the house, we will just have this little tiny payment, which is really exciting. So this is the front of the house that we're remodeling. This is all gonna get changed a bit. New siding, of course, new roof, new windows here. There's gonna be a door here and we're gonna put a little patio. We're really excited. It's not very big, which we kind of like. We looked at buying, like a big house in the city. Everything's got to be bigger. This is 1,200 square feet.
Try sleeping.
Hey, sweetie. And it's going to be perfect for a handful of bedrooms. Now, we want to do an addition. We want to do an addition out here. So eventually we're going to do an addition out here, and we want to add a master bedroom out here. We want to add a nice sitting area that can be, that's like an outdoor space right here, so we can be outside in the summertime and not get completely eaten alive, because that's a problem here in Minnesota. We have, people joke that the state bird is the mosquito, and it's kind of true. I mean, we just have really bad mosquito problems. Anyway, we want to add this space, and then the big thing we want to do is put a greenhouse and have it attached to the house, and put that right here, right in the front yard here. Speaking of front yards, look at this front yard we have. I mean, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We have very, very bad sandy soil here. Like, our soil's not good. You hear the stories of my grandfather and my great-grandfather trying to farm this as subsistence farmers. You know, when they first came here, they were subsistence farmers. Subsistence farming, if you don't know what that is, that's when you farm and you raise everything you need. Basically everything you need, and hopefully you have enough left over that you can go into town, sell or trade for things that you don't have and can't get, like maybe tools or salt. Because around here, where are you gonna get salt? And you have to have salt, you know? So things like that. I mean, different time, and they tried to farm on this sandy soil, and it was really tough. But it's such bad soil that I have this theory that maybe, just maybe, I can grow good grapes. And I might be able to grow good apples. And we're gonna find out. Do I want to what?
Try some of my berries.
Oh, try some of your berries?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll try some of your berries. Those were really good.
That's some juices in it.
Yeah, oh, okay.
The green juice, that's gross.
Oh, yeah, the green juice, that's gross, but good berries. You know, how cool would it be if we could put in grapes? How cool would it be if we could make good grapes? This is Minnesota. We have a bunch of vineyards. Now, some of them make the worst wine you've ever had in your life. I mean, just flat out. I'm not gonna name names, but holy smokes. Some of those are just horrible, horribly bad. But there are a handful of people making really, really good wine from local grapes. And that's in large part because of the University of Minnesota has been basically trying to make cold hardy grapes for literally the last 30 years. And they've succeeded. There are 2 new grapes we're really interested in and are gonna plant some hopefully this summer. That's the goal. And that's the Marquette grape and the Itasca grape. So we want to see if this scrub land can grow grapes. It's well drained, slightly acidic. This is like the first vineyard right here. We want to do it on this side of the driveway, and we want to do it on this side of the driveway. So how cool is that going to be? Now, who knows? We might plant it. We might find out that our soil is horrible for growing grapes. I really don't know. I have no idea. But you know, in my experience in life, like, it makes sense to just do stuff. Like, I've never regretted just going out and doing something. You know? I've never once regretted it. I don't think I've ever regretted just, you know, like, you find that thing that really excites you. I've always been the guy who's just gone and done that thing. Whatever that is, I just go do that. I don't think about it too much because my theory is if you're smart enough to think about anything for very long, you'll talk yourself out of doing just about anything that's worthwhile doing, because there are going to be so many things that come up where, like, if you think about it, why would you put yourself through that? So I purposely try to not think it all through, because that sounds like a really great way to not start doing anything. So the grapes, they might not work out. I don't know, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it a try.